Your Royal Majesty, Niga. It is with great humility, respect, and admiration that I and my committee are here with you today. We bring you greetings from His Excellency, the President, your brother, John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency has sent us here today because he recognizes that chiefs play a crucial and important role in the sustenance of peace in our country. And as he has declared the 1st of July as a day of national prayer and thanksgiving, and as the main event is going to be held in Accra, it is important that, in his view, we come and seek audience with you, seek your blessings, seek your permission, and also invite you to the program. His Excellency believes that Ghana has become an oasis of peace in a continent that is very turbulent. He believes that it is not by mistake or by accident, but it is by divine providence that all around us you hear of wars, confusions. When there's going to be an election, it's as if the country is going to explode. You, our traditional leaders, our pastors, our imams, you intercede on behalf of the country. And at the end of it all, we enjoy peace and tranquility. He doesn't take it for granted. He believes that this is the work of God. And therefore, the 1st of July, which used to be a Republic Day, should be moved to another level, a day of thanksgiving, of spiritual significance. The theme for the day is reflect, reset, and renew for national prosperity. We are to reflect on us as a people, individually and collectively. And I keep telling my committee members, when our parents were coming together, they did not ask our permission. We could have been in Sudan, we could have been in Gaza, we could have been in Chad, we could have been in Kosovo, Ukraine. But somehow, our parents got together and we find ourselves on this land called Ghana. As Gans, as Ashantis, as Evers, we did not determine it. There is a divine providence and a divine purpose why we are on this earth and why we are in a place called Ghana. And there is a divine purpose why Ghana is what it is. That Ghana is the country, first country south of the Sahara to gain independence. Ghana has achieved many firsts, and we cannot take it for granted. In all these scriptures, God acknowledges us to give thanks to Him. As we thank Him, He's also able to do more for us. So on that auspicious day, as the chairman said, in the morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., we're going to gather at the forecourt of the State House, and we humbly seek your majestic presence on that occasion. And then afterwards, from 12:30, we will all gather at the National Mosque so that we can have our Muslim prayers. Your presence, and I need to emphasize this, your presence, Ni, symbolizes the acknowledgement and respect that we have for traditional authority, because you embody all the traditional authorities. So we humbly seek your presence together with your elders and chiefs on that occasion to represent the various traditional authorities that we have across the country. And the program will be held simultaneously across the country. As it's happening in Accra, it's happening in all the 16 regions and all the 261 districts as well. 1st July is a Republic Day. That's when we severed our ties from the British. So that is actually our birthday. And so we want to add the spiritual aspect and the spiritual dimension so that what God has begun, He will bring it to a successful end. We already beginning to see signs that God is doing something in this country. Look at the economy, you look at the dollar, you look at prices going down. But we know this is just the beginning. And if we continue to acknowledge God and give Him the praise, the President says that he knows it is not by his strength, nor by his might or by his power, but it's by the grace of God. And then by that grace of God, he wants to move this country to the next level. But he cannot do it alone. He needs the support of all our traditional leaders, all Ghanaians, all of us coming together, irrespective of our faith, our backgrounds, so that we give glory to the Almighty God. So we have said that on that day alone, I'm a very active politician. But this past few days till that day, I'm not going to say Yezu. I won't say it. And we have said that nobody should wear political party colors on that day. Celebrity colors. White, national colors, any other color you take to church or mosque or to Homowo is to celebrate Ghana, not any political party. Me, this was our humble mission. Thank you very much.
Niga, Chibake, come be a
This is a program of a national intent and focus.
Yeah.
To bring the unity of the state.
Yeah.
And we ought to be very grateful and thankful to God.
Yeah.
Absolutely Almighty. And I think that all faiths drive their focus and take their source from God.
Yeah.
The only thing I find a little missing with the committee is that the traditional sect has not been included.
Yeah.
Because you need that input.
Yeah.
There are things we do on this land that nobody knows, but these are things that have held the pillars of the four corners of this nation.
Yeah.
Especially Ghana being capital.
Yeah.
And what might surprise you is that before every Easter celebration there is a Lent.
Yeah.
Before every Ramadan, I mean, there's a fast of a month.
Yeah.
Before every Homo war, there is a ban to create silence.
Yeah.
People have found a way of misconstruing it to be fetish or others that they talk about. I think that this is the time for all faiths to come together to help. The main reason, the actual reason why we put a ban on drumming and noise making.
Yeah.
It is a period where we fast and hold faith for the ground that our forefathers have shed their blood to acquire.
Yeah.
Reasons why we have kept our bloodlines and we are on this soil as its indigents.
Yeah.
The strength of the power of our theocracy is enormous.
Yeah.
And it is for us as faith and leaders of faith to learn reasons why we have Accra the way it is.
Yeah.
When you see the floods, it is not because they were humanly created only.
Yeah.
There are reasons. When you see a number of things, you must know that the spirits of the land must be pacified.
Yeah.
So I will urge this committee that even preceding the Christian service at 8 a.m., earlier before that time, there is a thanksgiving to the spirits and the forefathers of this land. Because that is essential. It cannot be complete without that. So to all faiths, let's look at our tradition, the Ga tradition. That occupies the center stage of this country. That has kept this country safe. It is not for granted that we have a peaceful Ghana. The Ga state plays a major part of it. And it is because of our spiritual aura. You may never understand. But today I'm telling you, there are things we do in the night that has kept the city safe. Here you are, Adon.
I wish to say a big thank you to the Presidential Committee in charge of this Thanksgiving program. We thank you all and do extend the gratitude of the Ga Mantse to the presidency. I'm happy about one thing that the Ga Mantse spoke about, the fact that missing in action within this committee is the traditionalists. Don't be writing off traditionalists. They matter and they play a very significant role in the peace that we are enjoying in this country. On that note, once again, thank you.